So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the 4 signs that you are more attractive than you think. Because here's the thing, like guys that are improving themselves, their looks maxing, they're dialing in their physique, they're getting leaner, they're building more strong, proportionate, dense muscle mass, they're updating their fashion, their style, their overall physical sex appeal, they're becoming more attractive to women. And a lot of guys don't notice that other women are checking them out, that other women find them attractive. And that's really just because women are a lot more subtle. Women have a good way of having a perceived presence of indifference. And a lot of guys can take women's indifference or silence as just straight up rejection. And, you know, for a good amount of guys, it is. But if you're somebody that is improving his looks, right, you're dialing in your physique, and you've maybe experienced some more compliments, maybe some more female attention and stuff as you've been doing this, but you're just still not sure exactly like, okay, am I that attractive and desirable man that women want, that they want to date? You know what I mean? If you're that dude, if you're in that camp where you're like, okay, I'm improving, I know I'm getting a little bit more results and more attention and more eyeballs and more positive treatment from women, but I'm just not 100% sure. Well, this video is going to help you out when it comes to knowing for sure if you are that dude, right? And this will also be a way to encourage you to keep improving, to keep maxing out every aspect of you that is in your control so you can become that more attractive and desirable man and just have a more thriving and easy and overall abundant dating life. So the first sign is that you're starting to see that women are making more eye contact with you. Women are going to give you a lot more choosing signals. So you're going to see that women are going to be giving you a lot more glances. You see that you're constantly making eye contact and meeting women's eye. I'm talking about the same woman, but you guys are making eye contact and meeting each other's eyes multiple times. Or like, have you ever gone to like a restaurant like a Chipotle, and maybe you've gone to the same Chipotle restaurant a few times and there's like this attractive girl there, and you notice like whenever you go in there, like she's constantly staring at you, like constantly looking back at you. She kind of have like that nervous like type of presence and energy to her when you go in there, right? Maybe you even get a little bit more extra scoops or maybe a double portion of steak, but you charge you for one portion of steak, you know, like that type of treatment. That's how you know that you're more attractive than you think, because you see that women are constantly checking you out. They're constantly making eye contact with you. And a lot of the different choosing signals that I've seen just while I've been out have just been quick glances, double takes, women staring at me, almost having that lingering eye contact with you, but they're like softly smiling and kind of just overall gazing into you, right, into your eyes, while even looking you up and down, but then still kind of maintaining that type of lingering eye overall. I've seen women that I made eye contact with multiple times, and then they happen to be right next to me. They happen to literally be right behind my chair, just enough for me to like even move an inch and bump into them and be like, oh, hey, sorry. And then, you know, now we're starting a conversation. Like when you're seeing that you're getting more choosing signals, more glances, even women, like you kind of see that women, they almost fix themselves up around you. Like they straighten themselves up. They're a little bit more feminine with you than maybe other people that they are around. Like I've experienced where like maybe I'm talking to a girl and we're just chatting up, like let's say it's at a bar or something like that. Like I'll notice that she's just a lot more friendly and feminine, and almost like you could tell that she's not necessarily putting on a front, but she's just putting her best foot forward. But then when she's talking to her friends or even other dudes, she's way more relaxed. She doesn't seem like she's trying to impress them or anything like that. That's how you know that women are finding you attractive, that they view as that dude that makes them a little bit nervous, that they're even putting on a pedestal, that they view you as that prize like dude, but they're maybe a little bit intimidated. They feel nervous around you because they just think you're an attractive guy. And that's the thing, like the way that women may view you is going to be different than how you view yourself, right? There's going to be women that may find you more attractive than you find yourself attractive. And a lot of that comes down to a negative, poor self-esteem, lack of confidence, just your overall self-image. But you're going to start to experience some of these more subtle behaviors and treatment from women when you are more attractive than you actually think. Just overall, you're going to notice that women are going to give you a lot more choosing signals, a lot more lingering eye contact. You're going to meet women's eyes multiple times. You're going to see that women are going to look at you a couple times, maybe even smile, look down, look away, or look at you, smile, but then not look at you again because they're nervous and they want you to say something. Or you may make eye contact with a woman multiple times, then she happens to be near you, or you just see that when you're talking to women, they're just a lot more well put together in the sense of how they're talking to you, interacting with you. Like you could tell that they're putting their best foot forward with you, but then around friends or coworkers or other people, they're just a lot more relaxed and not really trying hard to impress them, because they're really trying to impress you because they find you as that handsome and attractive man. The second sign is that you see that other men are inspired by you. You see that other men want to be friends with you, right? You see that other men are starting to like compliment you and give you, you know, your props. Like, bro, like you're jacked, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's your workout routine? You look freaking huge. Like, how much do you weigh now? Like, you look like you should be in a Marvel movie. Like, you're going to have guys that are going to be giving you compliments like that. Like, these men are inspired by you. Maybe they want to dress like you. They want to be in shape like you. Hell, maybe they do want to look like you. Here's the thing about being in the third person point of view is that you can see how other people are looking at someone or treating somebody than the person that is experiencing that type of treatment, right? So with that being said, other men, you could be out, whether it's at a bar, it's a lounge, other men can see women checking you out, but you're not even noticing those same women checking you out, right? Because you're in the first person, those guys are in the third person, they can see the things that you can't see, almost like seeing your blind spots. But if you're starting to see that men are like wanting to be friends with you, men are like inspired by you, they're asking questions about like your workout routine or where'd you get this outfit, and you can just see like they really kind of look up to you in a sense, or they at least treat you with respect. That's how you know that you are a good looking man overall, because typically that's like part of the halo effect, where when it comes to being a good looking man and or a good looking woman, just overall, if you're a good looking person, you typically get treated better, right? It's almost like beauty equals good. Just overall, you start to get treated better because you are an attractive man. It's part of the halo effect, right? So if you're starting to see like guys like want to hang out with you, they want to network with you more, you're constantly getting compliments from other men, just in a more respect type of way, like from like a bro like way, not from like a romantic interest type of way. That's not what I'm talking about. But if you're just seeing that guys are giving you more props and just like giving you more compliments overall, that's how you know that you are more attractive than you think, in just a sense of you just being a more well put together, presentable man that not only women find attractive, but men are inspired by as well. And then the third sign that you're more attractive than you think is that just when it comes to social settings, you see that people treat you a lot better, right? You see that people are like constantly friendly with you. They may give you compliments. Like with women in particular, they're gonna put their best foot forward and be more feminine, like I told you earlier. But also like you're gonna see that they're gonna probably laugh at your jokes a lot more. You're gonna see that they're asking a lot of questions about you, like wanting to get to know you. They're showcasing a lot of different types of interest into you, right? You can see like they're really engaged in the conversation with you. You'll even see that some women will start to subtly touch you. They'll find ways to subtly touch you, whether it's touch your shoulder, touch your hand, right? Touch your arm. Because especially if you're in shape and you have lean muscle mass, oh bro, like they're trying to get their feel on because they find you attractive, right? But overall, if you just see that women and just people in general treat you a lot better in social settings, like almost like it seems like people are very nice to you, but people kind of walk around eggshells with you. That's something that I've noticed for me. I've noticed like people won't really joke around with me that much unless I joke first. Like if I start the joke, or like if I kind of showcase my humor side first, people will feel more comfortable like joking around with me. People will give me compliments and will be nice to me, but not many people try to like test me or like poke fun at me or anything like that. That's just something that I personally noticed, right? Comment down below if you've noticed something like that too. But you'll start to experience just overall more positive treatment when it comes to just social interactions with both men and women. And I would say like a big telltale sign that a woman in particular finds you more attractive than maybe you think of yourself is that, similar to like how I said earlier, women when they're interacting with you, they're gonna be more feminine, more sweet and friendly, and just put their best foot forward and just look like they're trying to really impress you, versus they're more relaxed around their friends. But definitely the biggest telltale sign is that if a woman is doing all those same things that I told you, as far as like she's being friendly, feminine, sweet, almost trying to impress you, put her best foot forward towards you, but when she's around other men, she's a lot more standoffish. She's not nearly as feminine or nice and sweet. She's not really trying to talk to them like that. She's not that very social with them. She's a lot more blocked off. She's just a lot more reserved and just a lot more indifferent towards them. But then towards you, she's like this bubbly, like burst of energy and rainbows and butterflies. And she's so sweet and is constantly asking you questions and stuff like that. She's almost like two different people when it comes to you versus being around other men. Like I've been out at bars where like girls were like very nice, sweet, talking to me, asking questions about me. But then when guys would like try to talk to them or interject, they would be like damn near rude to them, like tell them to like be quiet or like just be very short with them or just harshly reject them. So like if you're starting to even experience some of these type of treatments from women in particular, as far as like how they treat you versus how they treat other men, and you see that you're receiving more positive treatment than those men, that's also a good sign that you are more attractive to women than you think of yourself. And if these signs are starting to feel like more familiar to you and you're starting to like put the pieces together and like, oh shit, like I am like more attractive than I think, because I've experienced a lot of these different things that Jordan has been saying in this video, or at least to varying degrees. Like bro, I'm telling you, in that free training, I go a lot more in depth on the subtle signs and the direct signs that women will show you when you are a handsome and attractive man and you are just overall more attractive than you think. And once you have this knowledge, you'll be able to use it to your advantage. That way you can attract more women to you. You can be viewed and treated like the prize and just overall have a more thriving and abundant dating life. Again, check out that free training after this video. I'll have it linked in the description and the pinned comment. And then the fourth sign that you are are more attractive than you think is that you receive a lot more female attention and validation online, right? Like social media, like Instagram, dating apps, you start to see that women are showcasing more positive treatment to you. You're starting to notice that women maybe are sliding up in your DMs. Women are liking your posts more. You see the same woman consistently liking your posts, whether this is like a video, it's a picture, it's a story post on Instagram, it doesn't matter. You see like women are consistently liking your content, engaging with your content on social media. You even see like on dating apps, like girls are maybe starting to message you first, or girls are a lot more friendly. You see that conversation is a lot easier, especially more so you're going to be able to see all of like the difference between how women are treating you versus like other men. If you're like comparing and contrasting like your experiences with women and just talking to women, attracting women online through social media, dating apps, whatever, if you're comparing and contrasting, you're seeing like your experience and your results versus your friends are completely different, and that you are receiving more positive treatment overall than maybe they are. That's another telltale sign that you are more attractive than you think. Because the thing about social media and dating apps is that, and I've even said before that I do believe that social media and dating apps do often reflect and amplify how women view you in the real world. Now, there's nuance to that. Like, bro, you could be this good looking guy on dating apps or social media, but like if you're not posting that much, or like if your pictures are whack, or let's say, for example, like you're in a very, very small town and maybe you're shadow banned or something like that, like there's certain little things like that that could really distort your results that you receive online and on dating apps. Overall, like you'll kind of at least like see that a lot of the results and experiences that you have on social media and dating apps with women will often correlate with your real world life experiences, but like there's still nuance to that. When you experience positive treatment, like women sliding up into your DMs, women replying to your stories, or women are at least starting to like just come up with reasons to talk to you, to message you, they're commenting under a form of your content, you're starting to get more matches on dating apps, maybe you're starting to have more conversations with girls, like maybe they're not outright telling you like you're attractive every single time that you get a match and you're messaging a girl, but you could tell like they're open, they're receptive, they're positive. The thing is about that is like they showcase more of that type of treatment and behavior online than in person, because social media and dating apps is like women's form of liquid courage, even though women do use alcohol as a form of liquid courage to get at the man that they want. But you're going to see that women are going to be a lot more bold, more direct and forthcoming online. They're going to be more direct online, but more subtle in person. And you have to be able to spot these different nuances and understand like just because women are going to be more direct and forthcoming online, they won't necessarily be that way in person. They definitely won't be that way to in person to like the level they are online. Just because women fear rejection, women are going to be intimidated by you, women are going to be nervous by you, women don't want to risk having their ego crushed, especially if they are an attractive woman and they get a lot of suitors to them. They don't want to put themselves out there that bold and direct to a man like you, because she may view you more attractive and more desirable than you view yourself, and she fears that you may reject her. That's why a lot of women will send their friends to approach you on their behalf. That way, if you do reject the woman, it's not that big of a blow to her ego. I want to throw that out because this has even like messed me up. Like as I became like more attractive and maximized my looks and my physique over the years, I was kind of getting confused. I'm like, man, like are women not really feeling me like that in person? Because the way they treat me like and view me online versus in person is a lot different. But I just noticed that women are a lot more subtle, women are a lot more strategic, and they come off indifferent in person. But if you start a conversation with them, or if you're able to pick up on the subtle nuances and behaviors that they showcase you when they are attracted to you, then you'll be able to figure out and like pinpoint like, oh, okay, like she is feeling me, she's just a lot more subtle with it. Because a lot of times women are going to be subtle, and the most that women are going to showcase that they are attracted to you when it comes to being like more forthcoming with their attraction is just multiple choosing signals, eye contact, lingering eye contact, making eye contact with you multiple times and then placing themselves near you. So that's why it's very important to just kind of understand that women are going to be a lot more bold and more direct online, but they're going to just be a lot more subtle and appear maybe a little bit indifferent in person. But the women that do find you attractive, they will find ways to get your attention. I will say that, right? And if you want more help when it comes to spotting these signs, that way you're not missing them, and that way you can leverage the fact that you are an attractive and desirable man to women, and actually be able to start attracting more women to you because you understand that you are that attractive and desirable man. Therefore, you can leverage it with intent and strategy, and just overall having more thriving and abundant dating life. Again, check out that free training that I made for you. I'm telling you, you're going to get a lot of value from it. It's helped so many men, so definitely check that out after this video. Again, I'll have it linked down below in the description and the pinned comment. And with that being said, I'll talk to you in the next video.